Two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Right side, Harden. Leonard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McDaniels. Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Randall can't hit. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him how they'll approach the matchup against James Harden. Coach told me, well, James is at his best going to the rim and operating behind the three-point line, so we want to try and force him to work in that in-between area as best as we can. They'll be following the analytics with that defensive strategy, BA.
And Allie, thanks.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 18 points. And so they foul intentionally. Randall on the screen. Outside McDaniels. Edwards with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Clock at 4. Inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Basket's good.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
They get it back. Here's Leonard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels finds Randall. And he jams it home with authority.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that time.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Edwards got 5 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Second is Rudy Gobert. Ivica Zubac, third.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
Minnesota leading by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall left side. Outside McDaniels. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Powell passes to Leonard. They need this. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Randall a screen on Harden. Again the miss by Edwards. Clippers trail by 9. Left side Harden. Leonard outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 5 now.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Shot from the top of the key. Driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 3 seconds left. And Harden lays it up and in.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And he drops it in from the low post. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this. It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Powell with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Three-pointer, Harden. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Harden surveying the D. Misses the 3.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Outside McDaniels. On the take. Outside for Randall. From deep. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Clippers trail by 10. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Leonard with a screen on Randall. Here's Jones. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Randall outside. The 3 is up. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Here's Harden. Leonard outside. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Edwards. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Zubac finds Leonard. Over McDaniels. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
It's good. Randall's got 7.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Harden against Edwards. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Leonard against Edwards. With 4 on the clock. Outside for Randall. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The Nuggets will face off against the Pistons out in Detroit. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Los Angeles Clippers. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Kawhi Leonard. Playing. His skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller, and it's Garza in at the power forward spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. One of the more consistent players. Oh my goodness!
What a dunk!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Shannon. Simmons defending. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reid a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Reid can't hit. Clippers trail by 10. And it's the Clippers on the break. Bogdanovich from long range. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, BA. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Alexander Walker. Right side Reid. It's stolen away. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Simmons. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Garza. Miller outside. Here's Shannon. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Defended by Bogdanovich. An open look for Reid. Cash money from 16 feet away. Reid's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, really not where you expect Reid to shoot from, but he clearly made the right choice.
Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And there's the drive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Batum. Back to Simmons. Picked his pocket. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Miller. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And there's the screen. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. So it'll be 2 free. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for people Alexander Walker. Taking 2 shots.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lets the 3 fly. Coffee can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Back to Alexander Walker. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Bogdanovich against Miller. Bogdanovich passes to Coffey. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Simmons defending. 6 on the shot clock. Alexander Walker with it. Batum's on him. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Back to Reed. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And so it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Ben Simmons, Nicholas Batum out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Eubanks in at the center spot. Here's Edwards. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Harden misses. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Will it go? And the basket by Leonard.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, deflected and stolen by Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, you can't be careless when Edwards is roaming nearby because he can and will pick your pocket, which leads to points in transition.
Stolen by Harden. Jones with the ball, now guarded by McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 19. Pass to Edwards. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Jones, the pass to Zubac. Leonard for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. For three, Randall. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Leonard. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Connects again from distance.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Edwards against Harden. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. McDaniels with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot.
And again for 3.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. And Harden with the slam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-6 run. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And he's going for the oop here.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Leonard outside. Nice move. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
On 2K Sports, bringing you the end. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Mike Conley.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Devin Vassell out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Now here's Vassell. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Yeah, not just a finisher now. Barnes always willing to make the extra pass.
Randle with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Randle with a screen for Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Fox. That one's in, his first shot this game.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Edwards against Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Outside Edwards. The 3. And again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Wembanyama against Gobert. 5 to shoot. Fox from outside. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
So it's the Spurs now after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Wembanyama. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 6, and he lays it straight in. Edwards got 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
DiVincenzo against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got his third bucket of the night.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Now McDaniels. Driving in and finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Outside for Wembanyama. And the Spurs scoring again.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. San Antonio leading. Vassell with it. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. 1 second left. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And a good game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo into the points. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here is Edwards. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from DiVincenzo.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Vassell. 9 points last game out. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Here's Vassell. Sohan finds Fox. Vassell against DiVincenzo. Wembanyama outside. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. Master Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. There's the drive. Out to Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA thanks. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Fox kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Vassell, the pass to Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting break has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sent it in.
Pass to Vassell. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Oh, good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Vassell. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Right side, Fox. From deep. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Lets a floater go. And scoring with the play inside is McDaniel. And so it's San Antonio with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Spurs. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I think for the Timberwolves, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low. I'd be picking up that big.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're...
Thanks for spending halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for San Antonio. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future. How about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time?
Spurs foul. Jassy. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Garza. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And Hasri not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Castle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Castle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Castle. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Pass to Castle. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Driving inside. Back to Alexander Walker. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Ball finds Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Amu Kelishvili. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Amu Kelishvili has got 5.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Missed inside.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio trailing here. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
59 seconds left in the third. There's the pass to Miller. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Castle. A shot off that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nice move. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Spurs foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He's off on the second. Fox passes to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
For San Antonio, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Edwards launches it from deep. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. From Target Center, back in a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out to the right wing. Fox finds Wembanyama. Back to Fox. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama outside. Puts up a 3. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Vassell. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Edwards looking it over. It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
DiVincenzo against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Wembanyama against Gobert. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Edwards with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Gobert in the corner. Barnes against McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Randall. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Vassell with the drive. And yes, it's good. And it's now only a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots.
Edwards at the rim.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Fox against McDaniel. It's Vassell on the wing. Outside for Wembanyama. He nails it, and we're tied up.
How about the young fellow, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
McDaniel's a screen on Vassell. And Edwards with the stop.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Spurs passing it around. Vassell, no good. Minnesota's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Vassell, good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Takes the three. And he recovers it. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Third team foul.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The three from Barnes. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew,
opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point.
Kawhi typically solid from 3. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
Now here's Fox. Really struggled in the loss against Houston. Vassell finds Fox. Zubac with the steal. Here's the break. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Fox. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Fox surveying the D. And the shot goes down.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
A smart play with the ball there, Harden just making the right decision.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Leonard's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Barnes passes to Fox. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Leonard with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Harden. Jones with a screen on Vassell. Harden goes back up. Out to Powell. Now Zubac. Leonard attacking. Outside Harden. Shoots over Barnes. Harden can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Second chance effort. Vassell outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Clippers third.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Harden with it. He's against Sohan. Jones, the pass to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Vassell. And the 3 off target. The Clippers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Vassell against Powell. Vassell passes to Fox. Wembanyama screen. Back to Vassell. Top of the key. Jones grabs the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Leonard's got 6.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Vassell outside. Over to the wing. Wembanyama scanning the floor. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Zubac's such a towering presence, a guy who's capable of scoring through contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for LA.
The free throw drops from Zubac. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Powell against Vassell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Harden. And it's good.
NBA rule. 2 minutes are allowed to review the last play.
Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And of course they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Barnes against Harden. Outside Barnes, outside Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Outside for Wembanyama. The shot from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Harden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
And it's Vassell penetrating. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can see that Vassell is getting increasingly confident attacking the basket.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by Fox. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Zubac against Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Here's Fox. Shots blocked.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Vassell can't get it to go.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Leonard looking around. Outside Jones. Clock at 4. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Nice shot by Harden. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Vassell against Powell. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama from outside the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Outside for Harden. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. Spurs trail by 13. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Vassell. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Harden surveying the D. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Leonard against Fox. Ooh, poked away. Barnes against Harden. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. The 3 from Barnes, and the 3-pointer goes. Barnes has got 7.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Leonard outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Barnes. Got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports.
James Harden is doing an excellent job of manipulating the defense and getting to his spots. He's an offensive.
All right, fellas. Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Coffee in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Mamukelashvili. Pass to Bassi. Here's Champagnie. No good on the 3. The Clippers lead by 10. Here's Coffee. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Well, the Spurs shooting only 42%. Johnson passes to Bassi. Back to Johnson. Over Simmons. Johnson with a bucket.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
And here's Simmons. Pass to Coffee. Here's Eubanks. Now Simmons. Still no points. lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 10.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Champagny, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's the pick. Champagny shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Coffee. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Castle. Simmons defending. Pass to Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Johnson just knows how to fool defenders. Great shot fake there.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, misses the dunk. Spurs trail by 10. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Second, the Spurs.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Simmons, 2 points. That one goes.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Champagny, defended by Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Nick Batum. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Simmons looking around. Pass to Eubanks. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Eubanks, he's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson with it. Picked up by Simmons. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Now here's Simmons. He has 7. Rebounded by Champagny. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Shooting for San Antonio, Sandro Mamukelashvili at the foul line for 1. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Harden. Give him 8. Leonard inside. Working on Barnes. Pass to Zubac. Jones against Fox. Jones' shot is good. Jones has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Vassell. The 3 from Wembanyama. It doesn't go for him. Leonard way outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for San Antonio, Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4 spot. To the middle. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Clippers lead by 13. Powell with it. Fox picks him up. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Sohan's checked in for Mamukelashvili.
Into the lineup for the Spurs,
Leonard passes to Powell.
Jeremy Sohan.
And here's Harden. He's guarded by Vassell. Floats one. Rebounded by Fox. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Nice shot by Harden. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Vassell with it. 4 on the clock. Outside Wembanyama. 4-3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Vassell against Powell. Wembanyama, screen on Powell. Here's Vassell, banked it in off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Fox with a drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Outside Harden. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Vassell with the drive. Outside for Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Harden against Vassell. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Here's Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama screen. 5 on the clock. Barnes, it's good.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
The Clippers lead by 6. Screen by Leonard. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Vassell. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Harden. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Powell against Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Powell passes to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Back to Powell. Outside Jones. On the wing, Harden. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Powell. Outside Barnes. Off target with the 3. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Stats, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Edwards finds Randle. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Jones from outside with the putback. And it's Zubac with the extra effort.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Oh, here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 18 points. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Leonard attacking, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
McDaniels against Jones. Tanked in off the glass.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards with it, and it's Harden picking him up. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good there.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Nobody near Leonard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Zubac. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. On the basket by Jones.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you see, don't you, Clark, this steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Outside Edwards. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low, here's McDaniels. An easy 2 points on the layup. McDaniels got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Right side Leonard. And the dunk by Zubac.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. And Jones sends it back. It's Powell on the wing. Still yet to score. Timberwolves trail by 4. The open shot, Edwards, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Leonard with the screen on Edwards. And the jam by Harden.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
McDaniels in the post. Leonard's there. Right side, Edwards. It's to Gobert. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Zubac. It's Jones on the left. 3-pointer. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Randall outside. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Driving, it's Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Harden kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That puts them in the lead. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 1 now for Minnesota.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Edwards against Harden with the drive. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
On the basket by Jones.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo with the screen on Leonard. Here's Edwards. McDaniels against Jones. Here he goes. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And again, the Clippers turn it over. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And he commits the intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A free throw drops for Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Leonard with the steal. From deep, Harden. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the...
And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at small forward. And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Coffey. It's Samark, and it's good on the way. And the Clippers lead by 2.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Takes it inside. The shot's good from Alexander-Walker. Alexander-Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
What a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Reid with a screen on Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Shot's good by Alexander-Walker. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Outside, Bogdanovich to the inside. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
For Minnesota, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Pass to Reid. Back to Alexander-Walker. To the paint. Here's Minot. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Coffey passes to Simmons. Outside for Batum. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Terrence Shannon, second personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. Bogdanovich passes to Coffey. Back to Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock at 4 and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Clippers third.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Pass to Reid. Here's Shannon. Picked by Reid for the lead, and it's blocked. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone.
Minor. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Coffey. Now Simmons. Reid with the rebound. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things. That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Pulls up. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Shots good by Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Reed finds Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Eubanks grabs the miss. A three from Bogdanovich. Off target from downtown. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game neither team gives. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
That's his third personal foul.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bogdanovich out there with Simmons. And there's Batum. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Coffey in at the three. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. James Harden. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Randall. A shake. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And the jam by Harden. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First 2 fouls.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Outside for Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards with the screen for Randall. And here we go. Harden into the hoop. And Harden with the stop.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up points.
And the rejection by Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. Connects from 3-point range. And now a 6-point Clipper lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Los Angeles?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
It's Harden with the drive. Takes it out to Leonard. Inside. Powell, the pass to Harden. Great D that time from Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Outside Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
So they foul intentionally.
Edwards. 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul. 2 minutes.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. A 3 from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Takes it out to Leonard. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
4th team foul.
1:03 left in the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. And nothing is falling for him right now. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Poked away. Back to McDaniel. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gets it to fall. And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
Love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
DiVincenzo against Fox. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Fox. Really struggled in the loss against Houston. Takes the 3. Another shot. Sohan outside. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Castle's checked in for Vassell. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Randle. Here is DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark. Out to the right wing. Fox with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Fox right side. Sohan with the ball. Uses the glass on the layup.
But using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 10-2 run here. McDaniels from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Fox against McDaniels. Fox outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randle right side. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Edwards looking it over. And it's Randle with the jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Barnes, no good. And so Randle will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor. And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Well, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Over Castle. And a terrific move by Anthony Edwards to score.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Fox. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Now here's Fox. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Jade McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's Fox. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Edwards. And the layup falls.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for Minnesota. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Minnesota's shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. Edwards against Barnes. Edwards gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Fox. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
And down it goes. 2 points. McDaniels got his 3rd bucket of the night. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Barnes. From behind the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Carefully making his selection, and then Barnes, oh, he commits completely.
For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Castle. Barnes with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Castle. And he slams it in one-handed.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
And Edwards, here we go. And then flying high.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Fox against McDaniels. Barnes with a screen on McDaniels. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
San Antonio leading. The three from Barnes. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Victor Wembanyama.
And we've seen his rebounding improve during the last several months. He seems more aggressive and assertive at getting after it and trying to make a real effort on the glass.
Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Fox gets it to go inside.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
To the wing on the left. Gobert inside. Sohan covering. With his first shot attempt. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Fox on the run. Outside for Wembanyama. 3-pointer. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. 56 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Castle. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Oh, he picked him clean. Pass to Castle. It's Barnes on the wing. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
Edwards can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. It's Barnes on the wing. From deep, Wembanyama. And that's not going to go. And so it's San Antonio going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Direct your attention to set.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something...
And during that first half... And that's a wrap on half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
We've got Keldon Johnson, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now Vassell, no points so far. Here's the 3, hits the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 12.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
A slam dunk by Reed.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Here's Bassi. Tipped. Reed can't hit. Spurs lead by 10. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pass to Champagny. Back to Johnson. Inside, 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket. Bassey's got his first basket.
Beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Reed sets a screen. Gets the 3 to fall.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Vassell left side. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Up top, Vassell. Pass to Mamukelashvili. For 3. They get it back. Timberwolves trail by 7. And now the T-Wolves on the break. They get it again. Outside, Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Money on the 19-footer. Reed's got 6 here in the quarter.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
The 3 is up. Here's Bassey. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That one misses.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And the second free throw is good. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Steps back. Vassell with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Champagny. He's scoreless. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
It's good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
San Antonio leading by 6. Vassell outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the shot goes. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller. Fires for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Vassell. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Clock at 6. The 3 hits the 3-pointer. Vassell's got 11 points.
The thing about Vassell, he has deeper range than a lot of people give him credit for.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Will it go? And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front, leading by... Greg Popovich addressing his team.
Down the stretch now. No fouls.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Minnesota. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. DiVincenzo against Vassell. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
And
Stephen Castle. It's
an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's good. 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cut.
And Fox, here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Edwards, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Sohan gets it to go.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo with a screen on Barnes. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Castle. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them. And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Fox with the ball. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack.
And again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. 3-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The 3 from Wembanyama. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit 3s, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Edwards a screen on Fox. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Outside McDaniels. A deep 3. The shot, no good. Spurs lead by 20. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best.
Oh! That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. And Fox, here we go. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and...
Good! Another from 3.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. Barnes feeling it out a bit. From deep, Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up.
It's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
And the Clippers starting five. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the 1. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. From deep, Harden. Rebound by Sohan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. He was all alone on that one.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Drills it from outside.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Nobody near Leonard. Zubac kicks to Powell. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Good on the shot. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Such a strong wing. Quad can more than handle his own down low.
Right side, Fox. Here's the 3. Here's Sohan. Good work defensively by Jones.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Wembanyama with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Outside, Fox. Castle. San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Zubac finds Harden. Leonard on the wing. And he drives in. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 7.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Barnes looking around. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. The drive by Barnes.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Second chance shot beyond the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. The deep 3 from Wembanyama. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Up top, Leonard. They get it back. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from Barnes. Powell pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The free throw drops for Powell. And so Powell nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
4 seconds left, and it's Fox with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. That's the San Antonio Fox. Oh, free ball!
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Barnes with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Now Barnes. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside, Jones. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Jones has got 5 now.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the... Oh, Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Wembanyama left side. And the rejection by Zubac. Fox with the steal. Inside, Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out for Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Clippers leading by 5. Harden looking it over. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on the court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Spurs passing it around. Three-pointer, Fox. And the three ball is good. He has 7.
Wow.
Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A much better quarter. For them shooting the ball.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Jones sends it back.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Wembanyama with it. 11 points in the game. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now off the inbound, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Harden to the paint. Here's Zubac, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Spurs ball.
Spurs trail by 4.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Harden right side. Outside Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And fellas, talk to me. How good does it feel to get off to a hot start like this?
Well, I don't think any can relate, so allow it.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Clippers.
Kawhi showing us why he's considered.
And that concludes.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Batum. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Coffey in at the 3. Based on the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3. Well, a strong off guard. The cell gives you a little of everything offensively. A key player for this team.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Champagnie. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Right wing. Bogdanovich left side. Outside for Simmons. Going inside. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Simmons passes to Coffey. And here's Bogdanovich. Los Angeles with another miss.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Coffey. Offensive rebound. Outside for Batum. Here's Coffey. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
That's good from Johnson on the assist by Vassell. And now a 4-point Spurs lead. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Nicholas Batum. How he performed last season was around 5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Simmons against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Pass to Eubanks. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
I see him. Outside for Batum. Down low. Coffey passes to Eubanks. 4 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter. Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. A shot by Batum, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Bassi. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Vassell against Batum. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Well, more and more, Vassell keeps others involved. He's becoming a great passer.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Leonard. A 3-ball. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Fires the 3. Vassell, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harden outside. Count it. And have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And this is Harden especially, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fox against Zubac. Here's Wembanyama. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. LA ball. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Harden inside the three-point line, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot, and that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Sohan, 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Wembanyama with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Fox goes in, and they recover it. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Wembanyama, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Here's Castle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Sohan. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3. Point play chance for him.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama deadly inside.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Here's Harden. And the layup falls.
James Harden.
Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Barnes against Harden. To the inside. Passes. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
A 3 from Leonard. And that one is off.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Shoots from 12, and the Spurs scoring again.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Takes it out to Leonard. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. It's Fox with the drive. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. A rebound by the Spurs. Massey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Powell with the steal. Outside Leonard. And shot on the way. And right on target. Good. Leonard's got 43 points.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
It's Wembanyama, top of the key. And a lot of contact on that one, so and here we go. And coach's challenge has been
personal foul. First team foul.
Time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Harden outside.
James Harden.
8 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away.